Something kind of unique here. This is a sort of an interactive presentation of the game where we'll get to see a lot of the world, and as we make our way through it, we're going to make some choices. It's basically choose your own adventure, just cause.
Exactly.
Right?
We even call it choose your own chaos.
Perfect. That's much better than my tagline.
And I mean, basically, we set this up because the game itself is about your choices and what you do and your creativity. So right here, we're actually skydiving, of course, into a town called Alba, and this takes place on one of our islands in the southern region. So the world is over 400 square miles. You know, just like all Just Cause games, anything you see, you can go to.
Yep.
It's open from the beginning. We don't really gate anything. So way off in the distance there, you can kind of see in the fog, there's a base over there. We're going to end up there kind of at the end of today's demo. But the parachute, you'll notice it's a lot slower, more stable, easier to stay up in the air. The idea there is we wanted to redesign it to give you this kind of awesome combat platform to be able to shoot from the air, while also being able to easily maneuver around the environment. And of course, you can just drop right in. And here we chose a Mediterranean-inspired island, so it's the island of Medici. And we really wanted to use the history of what is the Mediterranean, so you'll find the old kind of Roman ruins and bases kind of built into the ruins. And we wanted to tell some story with our world, so there are people who are more oppressed when it's sitting around and the stores are kind of closed. And when you free the town by destroying all the propaganda in the town, taking out the captains, and there's various differences per town, then you'll free the town and everyone will be kind of happy. But of course, we start with our iconic Di Ravello statue that sits in the town, and you can choose how to destroy it.
Okay, so our choices are Farmer's Revenge, Stop Hitting Yourself, or Catapult. I like the way Stop Hitting Yourself sounds.
All right, let's do it.
Is this
Number 2.
Now, is this the same sort of situation where there's towns and outposts that need to be liberated?
Absolutely. So, I mean, we don't really start mission structures in that way, so you just kind of walk into a town, and when you want to take it over, and eventually rebels will be spawned there. And here we're highlighting a little of the new dual tether.
Yeah.
So you'll notice it actually doesn't have tether strength anymore. You can control the tether strength yourself with the analog trigger, and we have multiple tether lines, so it's additive, and there we go. You can destroy a statue any way you want, and we've been working with Havoc to incorporate Havoc destruction into the world, so every explosion is new and different and fun. Really lets you explore what you're doing. We also spent a lot of time polishing the core mechanics, just movement.